Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik. Welcome back to another episode of Animal Crossing New Horizons. If you tuned into the channel yesterday, you know that my entire computer setup went bang. And luckily, we're not uploading this one with text annotations in 30-second clips. But yeah, we're actually able to get back up and running in a single day, which is weird, right? Like last time we were down for a few days, I was really struggling to keep the videos up in that time. Well, we've been gone a little while apparently. Well, no, we managed to get things back. If in case you didn't watch yesterday's video, you might just want a little refresher. Basically, it was like 1 AM and I was working on the next review, which is no longer Sonic Lost World. Plans have changed. And I like tried to open Vegas Pro and my computer just shut off. And I'm like, okay, a little bit strange. Maybe it's a sign. I tried to turn it on the next morning and I'm like, hang on, there might be something wrong. I see my computer's dusty. So long story short, take it to the good old garage with the air gun and just spray out all that dust, which was a lot. My power supply had it worse, so that thing was caked in it. So we take it back, we try to plug it in, and it doesn't work. Mind you, I hadn't actually tried to turn it on. I thought it was like overheating because of the dust. I was like, there's no point in turning it on, I might as well do the job. And I'm kind of sat there trying to figure out what's going on. My dad's there too, trying to help out. And we weren't even trying to do anything. But there's just a small flash of light as the room starts to smell a little bit of burnt plastic as my power supply dies, which okay, it doesn't take a genius and a PhD in computing to know that if the computer power dies, there is no computer. And apparently that could fry everything else in my computer, but look, the fact I'm here, I think, says a lot. We're up and running, essentially. I just like to tell that anecdote while I picked up some weeds. I was going to do ACNH, ACCF too, but see, I'm out of the groove because I haven't recorded for a single day. But no, I was going to do that, but I figured I'd come up with a bang. So anyway, my dear Daniel, the smell of trees and freshly cut grass brings out the adventurer in me. Wandering season is upon us. I'm not sure which I like better, wandering or meandering. I'm also fond of rambling. As am I. You can tell I am her son. Anyway, yeah, it's weird. Yeah, like I said, we managed to get... We've already got this. Oh yeah, we must have already had that letter then. It did seem a little familiar. No, we're up and running though. It's kind of the main reason I'm making this video, so let everyone know that we're good. Like, unlike last time, which in the event you don't know, I had to wipe my hard drive. Okay, we'll speak to these guys in a sec. I didn't have like any videos that were on my hard drive, so I didn't like lose any content like I did last time, which I'm quite happy about. I've been writing a lot of my stuff in Google Docs too, so it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I just have to reinstall a load of apps, which is like, And with that said, I figured I'd just let you know where I was for yesterday. I'm gonna try and double upload someday soon to try and make it up, but no promises. It depends on how busy I am. But yeah. So, it's currently 16 days past the event begin date. So, is the May Day tour still available? Well, it might not be. High chance it isn't, but construction consultation camp. No. Alright, what should I do? Is there any May Day tour? That is the question. No. I say I kind of wanted to get free content out of that, but obviously I can't. A few days late to the party. Anyway, I reckon we should go de-weed the town, because it has been a few days. We'll speak to some people. Mainly, de-weeding seems to be the theme here. Although, Bob's helping up clean the town too. So hey, it's Daniel. What's the latest? The best part of taking a nap in a tree is how the tree puts you on the ground just before you wake up. Right. Yeah, I'm not going to visit Nook's Cranny first. I'm going to try and keep my visits to one time per this episode. Although, is Gladys trying to catch a fish? I think they're actually fishing into an area with no fish. Yeah, stretch the fish on, but I think there's no fish there, honey. Ooh! Did we just get Nook Miles to speak Island Togetherness? Just chatting to... Oh? What the... Okay, I need to understand this. Something's gone very wrong very quickly. So one of the goals... No. Right. So what does this mean? Right, one of the goals of nooking is resident togetherness. Our gregarious greeting initiative invites you to chat with residents, try to talk to your neighbours every day. What? So, this was clearly bugs then. That's so weird. Like, I've never realised. Hey, kid. So it must have froze sometime after the 28th of March last year. So there's no way I've made no progress on that in ages. Anyway, kids saying a generic line. So does that? Did that increase the togetherness thing by 1 or? So what is the deal with that? Like it could be getting closer to villagers, but Gladys has been here a while. Well, also, we no longer have the option to give Kid a present. Or that could just be because of where he's sitting. That was weird. You're padding time, but I mean, weird. Anyway, we're still on our little weed rampage. I would like to have a red here. We'll do a quick survey. Not here. Come on, red, please. Please, I just want to like have this extra little bit of spice in my videos, but there is none. There is none. Actually, speaking of spice, updates. Is it just me, or does anyone else feel as though not getting an update for another few months? Which kind of sucks, not gonna lie. We will speak to Cole, don't worry, I'm gonna speak to everyone again by chance. And, ooh! Actually, this is whatchamacallit's house. Pietro. We haven't been in Pietro's house yet, have we? Well, there's no time like the present. Alright, let's see what's up with Pietro. I'm quite interested. First of all, I see a video idea with this, and I don't like that. Second of all, oh, I've already got this. What are you crafting? Alright, oh Dan, you're welcome to the House of Pietro. Alright, what you doing? Glad you asked, I'm making an iron wall rack. Recipe came to me in a dream, and now he's gonna... Right, I sure do. Thing is, I already have the recipe written down here. Again, I've said this millions of times, I wish there was an option to back out of him giving me that recipe. But I suppose we were already heading to Nooks after we've de-weeded a lot anyway, so... Still, my mind is still racing about that whole, that achievement thing. That was really weird. Anyway, considering I'll just be de-weeding the town on autopilot, well, we'll speak to Cole later, don't you worry. But, I figured I'd tell you some of the stories about yesterday and most of today, because, I'll be honest, I was a little bit lost without my computer, right? My assignments, by the way, were due in yesterday. Today's Monday. They were all due in at midnight Sunday. Well, not all of them, but a significant amount of them. All the ones that were due to be submitted were there, but it was like, oh, that was a close call. Like, I submitted them maybe the hour before my computer decided enough was enough. So it was like, you know, whoa, like, I got lucky, that kind of deal. Well, no, considering I couldn't use my computer while I waited for Amazon to deliver my power supply, it was just weird. Today I actually played a solid bit of Sonic Unleashed and got a single hot dog mission done. I am definitely out of practice. I played a lot of Sonic Adventure 2 yesterday, actually. I gave the missions a go. No reason in particular. No, I gave the missions a go, and it's kind of hard to explain, but there's this one mission that requires you to have an upgrade to find the objective. I did not have that upgrade, and I picked... There's this one level where you've got to like go into safes to find things, and I was under the impression of, oh, it must be more of the safes. Surely this is just a hard level. So I stuck with it for 18 minutes, couldn't find it, googled it, realised that I didn't have this upgrade. A bit of a kick in the shin. I tried. I say tried because it didn't happen. On the PS3 again, actually. I tried to go on All 4. It's UK streaming service. I tried to go on that to watch The Circle. I've been absolutely obsessed. I watched Series 2 the other month. I've been watching Series 1. This is the UK. I do know there's an American version on Netflix. Trust me, don't get me talking about all the proof that there's a Season 4 on Netflix after the channel it was on cancelled it, because I'll be here all night. But no, there was an update. It was 56 megabytes and took 20 minutes for you. That is that's the PS3 for you, isn't it? And no, turns out the download was just it basically nukes the app into not being functional, where it's like, yeah, sorry, we no longer work on the PS3. Sure hope you enjoyed that 20-minute downloading screen. I just wanted to watch The Circle Man. I ended up doing it though, downstairs on the PS5 when no one was around. I made myself some jam on toast. It was exquisite. Man, I had a merry old time. I tried to download Resident Evil 8, not 8, 7 even, from my PS Plus subscription too, and it was it took a little while. And as it finished, I had to go do an errand, and by the time I was back, my power supply was here. A few close calls, but I figured I'd share my boredom. There was some other stuff too. I played an excessive amount of Clash of Clans and Sonic Forces Speed Battle, more so than I normally do, which is quite concerning. But no, I think that's pretty much everything I did. I was just like lost wandering around the house all day. In reality, I could have played the Switch, but ooh, Ice Cream Lamp. Like, what was I say? Yeah, in reality, I probably could have played the Switch, but the only game I could have played was Fortnite, which I wasn't in the mood for. Or I think worse, Breath of the Wild. I have that game, but it's one of those where I know I'll pick it up and I won't be able to put it down. And considering I've got assignments due at the end of this week too, I really cannot touch Breath of the Wild. I came close. I also came close to opening Persona 5 Strikers, but luckily I have some degree of self-control. Like, both of those games, for context, if you don't know what they are, they are very big time investments, so it was a close call. Like, I was about to be gone like that. There was actually a period of time last year where I was able to keep, because I was playing through Persona 5 as though it was a full-time day job, because I finished college for the year. I had literally nothing else to do all day, and I'd play it for like 8 hours straight a day. Like, I was that addicted. I'll admit it wasn't that healthy. But no, it was just weird, kind of. Like, how would I explain it? Yeah, but I still managed to get videos out those days too, and that was with my long render times. But no, I found that kind of absurd, that I was able to do that. Like, I feel as though I could still do it, but it wasn't exactly a healthy balance, and maybe when I'm in university, I need to procrastinate from even more assignments. It's a big maybe. Anyway, Toby, how's it going, Ribbit? Let's chat. Nothing like spring on Jaffa. I'm just basking in it. I'm sure you are. And don't think I forgot about him. You know, we got to chat up all the villagers. Cole. One of my friends did point out that my rabbit does actually somewhat look like Cole. Okay, he's still out. I thought he'd gone to bed. Like, my rabbit's black, Cole's black. They're practically the same thing at this point. No, let's try and drop in and speak to everyone again, because I think it's an interesting thing to do. Definitely cool for padding time. I need to think of ideas, but like a lot of them I've had have like fallen through, because I've realised they're not feasible to do. Anyway, Carmen. Hey there, welcome to my humble abode, Nougat. Oh, are you still waiting in for my rhythmic dodgeball instructor today, Nougat? Sorry, it's just that you look a little bit sporty in your spicy little four-ball thing. Okay, well, I kind of dig this song, actually. I kind of dig this whole house, actually. Ooh. Carmen does actually kind of have a nice house. I like how the carpet's made to match with them, too. Ooh, this song kind of goes hard. Do. That's probably going to be offbeat by about 3 seconds because my capture card, but oh, I kind of felt that. Okay. Anyway. Rolled. I swear to God, if you want to move away. Why does everyone want to leave? It happens at least once per episode now. No, you stay here and you clean. Right, well, Barbles, how can I leave if you want me to stay? That settles it, I'm not moving. I could never leave a buddy like you behind, buddy. I like Rolled too much. He's never allowed to leave. Although, why does it have to be Rolled, man? Like, I want to have one of those episodes where I run into someone leaving and I'm there for like 5 minutes, debating the pros and cons, and those are the best ones because like they proper make you stop and think. I personally enjoy like debating, is it worth it, is it not worth it, and it's like, oh, it's a little cliffhanger. I dig those episodes. Those are cool. I have one the other episode, kinda, but anyway. No, I was trying to listen for the music there. It was almost the same as the one that was in Carmen's house. So, anyway, Pudgy. Hey Daniel, it's nice of you to visit. Yeah, but I'm just taking everyone off. You came all this way to see me, but I am fresh out of my tasty tart tatin. Shoot, I wanted to share it with you. But I guess someone is at home. A thief? And I don't even know what a tart tatin is, but he was holding a donut, so I'm going to assume it's that. Also, can't believe I mentioned this. I've turned on the audio in the series too for my microphone, so it peaks less. So it means if I like go a little bit loud, it's not as loud. So it stops like those weird noises happening as often. I think it's going to make things look a little bit better. I'm accidentally been talked into giving Cole something. I forgot his name for a solid 5 seconds. So, oh, this is some hardwood. Thanks. I wonder what kind of stuff I can make with this. Thank God he didn't give me something else. I would have been very annoyed. Anyway, wanna chat. So I heard somebody watched... it's the Gulliver line. No, but... with all things considered, have we actually spoken to everyone? I think we have, yeah. It's always weird, because, like... You know, I always expect this to be like, oh, there's just one more. And like, there's cases where it isn't, and it's like... Well, what do I do now? Except, ooh. Actually, you know what we can do? We can't go on the Mayday tour at the airport. What I figured I'd do is, because this episode's been very kind of... What's the word? Behind the scenes intensive, right? Like, I've talked about, you know, like, my computer breaking. I've talked about the steps, like, what happened. I talked about, you know, my day off, kind of, where I was bored, not doing anything. Actually, I didn't mention this, but I had to, like, literally... I could not attend class today online, either. Because I'm on a computing course, and I, like... You know, I do the little remote connection-y things. And, I couldn't do it, so there was no point in me joining the call, so I just had... I had from the hours of, like, 9 until 4, when my thing arrived, to just do whatever. It's weird having so much time, and it was like, you know, I could watch YouTube, but it'd buffer more, because, you know, it doesn't have a LAN cable plugged into the back of my PS5, my PS3, or whatever, and it's just... I'm afraid to say it, but I feel as though I'm a little bit dependent on my PC. I'm also dependent on, like, a complete suite of software to get this stuff out daily. not so much yesterday's video, but I haven't shown this off in a while. So what we're going to do, because I can't think of any other way to fill the time, is, you know, I've talked about behind the scenes stuff. I know I just said that, but I have a whole little green room down here for videos and stuff. And yeah, this is actually, if you ever see a pose which doesn't look like it came off Google Images, it's probably made in this room. I think I've actually already been to this room once before, but I didn't do it very well, so... no, what you can do is, there's a whole thing you can do. A whole thing. And what you can do, I think, if you go into storage, you see, you can drop in your residence. I can also scan in amiibo cards if that villager isn't specifically moved in just yet. No, but what I can do is I can get a villager and I can be like... We haven't spoken to Zucker. See, I always knew this one. Why did Zucker have to be the outlier? He's cool. But no, what we can do is we can make a thumbnail. This is how I make all of them for this series, actually. What you do is drag this guy over here, give him a reaction. I guess we'll do... Okay, that looks decent. So you do that. Give them that pose. That seems fine. I stand off to the side a little. Get the camera just... make sure the lights are on full for maximum effect. We do all this extra stuff in Photoshop, but you zoom in just right. Again, like, it doesn't matter how close I stand to them, because I get rid of all the green in Photoshop. I would show the behind the scenes, but I wanted to show the in-game thing more. But no, what you do is you're here, and then there's a button you can press. I think is it R? No, R makes them look at the... Is it A? And you take a capture there. And that is how I get my thumbnails. I get rid of the green, I go share that thing to Twitter, I download it. And no, that's how I make thumbnail, guys. Again, this episode's like been very behind the scenes-y kinda. So I figured, yeah, they go between fourths too, it's weird. Anyway, I figured I'd do that. Also, just because this video is coming out doesn't mean City Folk isn't coming out. I'm going to try and get that out on Wednesday. I want to say, perhaps, potentially, maybe tomorrow, depending on how much I want to play Stonehearth, you know. But no, I think that's almost everything. Again, let me know how the audio sounds. Is it like a little bit too quiet, a little bit too loud? I've turned it down by decibel in my recording software, which should stop it popping as much. I don't have a pop filter, but, you know, it's as good as I can get it for now. It was maxed out previously, which I'm not sure why it was like that. It might have been because my PC died and took a few of my settings with it. Not this time. This time around this time last year when it did the same thing. My PC breaks a little bit too frequently for my own liking. But I still can't get over the facts about how when they knock on the door you feel it rumble in the Joy-Cons. Here we are. Needed to round out the roster. Visit the teriyaki stand. Right. Hey, thanks for coming to visit me. Why don't you hang out for a while? Are you rocking a full-ball tee? Wait, why is everybody complimenting my full-ball tee? Watching you move is making me want to move. It's like, oh yeah, I can move. I forget sometimes. Okay, that feels like a new phrase, even if he is complimenting the same article of clothing Carmen did. But I think that one could probably pass as an ending. Ending this one at 22 minutes on the clock, not too late. But if you did enjoy this one, then be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It all helps out a bunch, and lets me know you want to see more of this stuff. And also, if you have made it this far, then thanks. I do appreciate it. And yeah, with all aside, there's really nothing else to do. Check out City Folk if you enjoyed this series and can't wait for the next episode. I'll try and double up an episode as a double upload, you know, just for you guys. One-time spicy deal. But until next time, I think that's pretty much everything all said and done with. So with all that aside, once again, I do hope you've enjoyed. And thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.